Hi again. I'm back with the Kwikset Smart Key lock. Some time ago, I posted another video on YouTube showing how to pick these locks using the Smart Key to apply tension. In case you don't remember, the problem before was that if you used regular tension, the rotational force would bind up the wafers and you'd be unable to lift the pins. By applying force directly onto the sidebar using the Smart Key, you'd be able to lift the pins and successfully pick the lock. Back when I made that video, I only used a lock that had 4 pins and 4 wafers. This time I'm going to use a lock that has 5 pins and 5 wafers in it. I modified the technique a little bit from last time, and I think it's made it a little bit easier. That's why it's possible for me to now pick a 5-pin lock relatively quickly so that I can make a video of it. This is a different lock than before. I still have its original key. It is fully functional. The key is not in it, it won't turn. Okay, like before, I'm going to use the Smart Key to apply direct tension by pushing in on it to the sidebar. Additionally, this time, I am going to use a tension wrench, but I'm not going to apply any rotational force yet. And again, still a standard hook pick. So I'm going to go in there and set a few of the wafers. You can relieve tension or pressure on the Smart Key if you think you overset one. You don't have to start over again like I said in the last video, and that's been handy to find out. When I think I have gotten a few of the pins set properly, I found that if a few are set, you can apply rotational pressure, rotational tension, and it will not bind the pins up. So I'll apply a little bit of rotational force once I have a few to pick the last, 1 or 2 pins. And it's sort of a trial and error thing where you think you have them and you turn the tension wrench. And you try to lift those last few pins up. And there we go. Just like before, you do have to, after you pick it, because you did use the Smart Key, you have to have a key to reset it with. There we go. I'm going to take it apart for you too to prove that there's 5 pins, etc., etc. Make sure I didn't manipulate the lock anyway. I wanted to pause the video for that, for obvious reasons. Okay. There goes the sidebar. Okay, make sure I do this without losing anything. And there you go. can see all 5 pins. At the same time, you can see all 5 wafers are in there too. There you go. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th guy's here. And all 5 pins. And you can see it was much easier to do that with this new technique where I used the tension wrench to set the last few than it was just to try to use the smart key alone.